Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. I gotta kick it, and from the beginning I'ma keep it raw. Represent my area, my city, all of y'all. Show the world where we're at and where we're heading, yo. With this rap shit and keep up with these mad hits, cause rappers is plastic, burn you with masters. Fuck up your fabrics, this is pure mathematics. Dope skills to coke deals, sex and popping pills. On the real, we keep it real, 45 concealed and still. Dark streets, murder, kill, Sydney ain't the top to chill. Snatch some money out the till, hit the run of life is ill. When you're young and don't give a fuck, there's money to make. Grab the food off the plate, scheming all you can take. What a shame, all these snakes in the place so great. A place we call home, where we smoke on the bomb. Play games like Kung Fu Kong, laugh it off and go home stone. Wake up early in the morning from the bass in the neighbor's song. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. I'm from Guildford, I hang with a bunch of ill kids that used to deal shit, make money, relax and kill shit. Used to steal shit, now they just steal bed. No more selling sticks, they're into bigger things like he's from overseas. These boys are Lebanese, driving around in limousines, living life like it's a dream. Coke sniffing off the seat, head nodding to the beat. Young, fresh and on the scene, this is life and how it seems in Sydney, Fairfield, where these other boys they roam. They a Syrian, call it home sweet home. It's little bad that type of man, how like that. Start beating on you bad like you got bashed. And it's so sad how they can't get along. Man, pass a fucking bomb, man, you know you're wrong. But when it's on, cause they boys is strong. They army is long and they face ain't got so wrong. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y.
Sydney, man,
Southwest.
Yo, I'm from Liverpool, but cunts ain't always cool. Some ride with the tool if you think you can fuck with the dude that's riding in the coupe with the hot shit in the boot just to get up the loot. This is how it's been since a young boy rolling round Sydney, robbins, carjackings, problems, drug raids and dramas unlocking. But I'm still blessed in the mark that I'm rocking. I tried knocking at a door looking for war. Southwest been known for the problems it's caused on the TV. The media brainwashes, messing around with everyone's noggins. But for real, I don't even care no more. Why try put out flames from Mr. Molotov? Spit fireballs at all of y'all. Never been a little whore moving around with a couple cunts to get up and score.
This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. This is Sydney, S-Y-D-N-E-Y. Sydney, Southwest.